back to the channel. I'm coming through with another video on this Tuesday evening, and we are going to go over the Narc mother, Narc daughter situation. And this is a hell of a situationship. It's a hell of a situationship. It's what it is. But anyways, I'm going to give you guys the insight on what it's actually like to be around a Narc mother and Narc daughter. Because I've dated a Narc. Did I know it was a Narc? Absolutely fucking not. But I dated one, and her mom was a Narc too. They both acted very similar. They act different around every single person that they are around. If it's just the mother and the daughter at the house, and the father isn't there, they act different. The father comes home, they both start acting a little bit different again. This is what I'm saying. And if I had to relate this to something, it would be like how people in high school act. Trying to be the coolest that they can possibly be. And you guys know how people in high school behave. Egos up to here. Trying to be as cool as they can be. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to how they act. It might not be identical, but it's similar. They perceive themselves this way. And it's like, I'm going to get into this further. So I'm not even going to start to say what I was just about to say. But let me say this before I get too far ahead. The father, he was not a Narc. He was a good guy. And it was actually the stepfather. And it was crazy because it was him and it was me and it was the mother and the daughter. And they were like on the same page. And I felt like me and this dude were on the same page, and he was a pretty young guy at the time. And it was just crazy because, like, I feel like this is a dude that had a good looking girl, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the mother she was smart. She's good looking. But that don't dent the fact that her personality is fucked. You know? That's what it's like. It's a personality disorder. And he just sort of sat back and took it all. He knew something was weird. He probably didn't even know what this shit is. I didn't know what this shit was at the time. But looking back at this, and how much experience and knowledge that I've gained from narcissism, I see this situation exactly for what it was as well. Just like every other situation I've ever been in. I still have more stories for you guys, like, in the near future about shit like this that happened. But this guy sort of just sat back and took it all. Like, yep, I'm basically here, and I know this girl's batshit crazy, but I'm just gonna let her be a girl and roam around and do whatever she wants to do. You know? I know other guys as well, other fathers, that just let their big mouth wives just roam around while they sit down on the couch and just shut up. That would never be me. Never. That's all I'm going to say about that. But to get further into this topic, already meeting this girl, already being at her house, every other single time I would go to the house, when I'd get into the driveway and I'd park my vehicle, and I'd walk up to the door, the closer I got to this door, the closer I got to walking in that house, the weirder vibe that I felt. And it wasn't like a nervous feeling of meeting up with a girl or seeing your girlfriend or nothing like this, because like that only happens like one time, if anything. Like, I'm not even a nervous guy to begin with. I don't have anxiety when I'm going around females or nothing like this. Like, the most it would be is the first time, when the very first time you ever meet a girl that maybe you like or you want to talk to, both you guys are sort of like intimidated of each other. You don't want to look stupid, you don't want to mess up. This and that and that and this, right? This was not that. This was a different, weird type of vibe. Because every single time I went there, I'd open the door. This girl's mother would be at the top of the stairs with the biggest grin, the biggest smile on her face. She looked like a little kid on Christmas, just ecstatic at the fact that I was there and opened the door. And she would welcome me in. She was nice. She acted nice. Key words here, acted. And if I'm being honest, I honestly don't have anything bad to say about this girl's mom because she never ever treated me bad. But she just has narc tendencies. I feel like she was a lot less toxic, but she's still a narc. She still lacks empathy. She still can't love anything else but herself, you know? Why is she acting nice? Why is she doing these things? For herself. To present herself as attractive as possible, right? Does she really give a damn about making other people feel welcomed? You know? She wanted me to see her as attractive as possible. Which everybody wants to be attractive, but like this was a different level, guys. She didn't just introduce me and welcome me in. It was like over the top. And this isn't it. Sometimes I would go there and she knew I was coming. She knew what time I was coming. She'd be in the basement working out to impress me as I'd be walking by to go to her daughter's room, right? Certain things like this. Is this what a normal mother does? No, it is not. I've been to other places. I've seen other things. I've even had friends that had good looking mothers that weren't narcs. That didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? And this gets even better. So, it was the weirdest thing because I'd be in her room. Her mom would come in all the time. Not all the time, but like at least once or twice every single time I'd go there, she would come down. Because she needs that attention. She needs that attention too. Narcs crave attention. I would never in my group. I would never, ever go into my son or daughter's room if they had their girlfriend or boyfriend over. You know? If I was going to talk to them, it'd be if they both came upstairs or something like this and wanted to sit around and have a chat or maybe have supper or something like this. But like, and she wasn't coming down to be overprotective either, because she didn't care about that. She didn't care if her daughter was having sex or not. That's not what it was. She was coming down for attention. She'd come in and lay on the bed next to us while we were cuddled up, you know, she'd come in and lay right, like sometimes she would lay right on top of us, guys. I'm not joking right now. Like, sideways on us, joking around, but it was kind of crazy. And it's just what they do. And like, you should have seen the face on her daughter sometimes, because she was like, she just had this weird, just like pissed off look in her face. Like, Mom, get the fuck out of here right now. You know what I mean? Hilarious. But this is what they do. And obviously she's doing this for attention. She's not overprotective. She's never said nothing. Her daughter never ever told me that she's overprotective. It was nothing like this, you know? And that would piss her off. Because she even sensed it herself. Because she probably knows in the back of her head she'd probably do the same damn thing to get attention. Her mom knows there's a good looking guy that she probably would have got with if she was in her prime, or you know what, she'd probably get with me anyways. Because like, I seen looks on her face that, you know, proves my point. But it is what it is. I mean, there was jealousy there between the two girls, mother and daughter here, guys. And I was a younger guy then, you know? Younger than I am right now. They were both jealous. It wasn't just one. I could sense jealousy a little bit. I could sense more jealousy, obviously, off the daughter, but I could sense some too off of Mom, for sure. And she got a boyfriend upstairs. She got the guy upstairs, but yet she still comes down to that attention. She still comes down to be seen. And every narc mother I've ever seen in my life needs to be seen. They need that attention, especially if you were in the same household. They can't stand the fact that they're upstairs feeling alone while there's two people downstairs vibing, probably having a better time than her, with more excitement. She can't stop thinking about that. She can't stop thinking about the fact that I'm in her basement with her daughter, having a better time than she is. She needs to come down. She needs to witness this. She needs to be there. You know, and I'm making this video, guys, just to give you guys better insight on what it is like and what they are like. It is batshit crazy. And you know, at the time, looking back at it, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't really even care that much, because like, you know, I didn't care, but I could see what was going on. It's not like she'd come in and stay there for like 10, 15, 20 minutes or more. But her daughter hated it, despised it. I wouldn't have liked it on, like, if I'm railing her daughter, bro, like, obviously I wouldn't like that. That'd be kind of crazy, but that was that. You know, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't think I got nothing else to say about this. And that's what it's like to experience narc mother, narc daughter, and how they act and behave around each other. This is what it's like. And it's something that's never going to change between the two. It's something that's never going to change with the narc mother. She's always going to crave that attention. You have to let people be, you know? You can't do some crazy shit like that. And you know what? She hit it damn good. Because like, she didn't seem needy or desperate or anything like that for attention. But you could just tell. You could just tell. If you're not smart, you might not be able to, but I was always a smart guy. I always knew what was up. You know? it's never going to change. They're always going to be like that. They always going to be the center of attention. They got to be the most important thing. If they don't feel like the most important thing in the household, they have to make themselves be that. It even could be in other places too, not just in a house. It could be other places. But anyways, I'm going to cut this video short, guys. If you guys have any video requests, if you guys can think of any videos, let me know in the comments or send me an email and I'll add those to the video request list. I'm out.